fans, I'm Fran Duffy, and alongside NFL Film senior producer Greg Cosell. And Greg, let's break down the Eagles' third-round pick, Isaac Seumalo from Oregon State. Three things come to mind when I think of Isaac Seumalo: his competitiveness, his athletic ability, and his position versatility.
Yeah, he's tough, he's physical, he's athletic. And in this particular offense that Doug Pederson's going to run, and you know, we've talked so much about scheme adaptability, that's ultimately what you're looking for when you draft an offensive lineman, because he has to fit what you do. And Seumalo will fit what the Eagles do. And the athleticism is really critical here, and we're going to see that in a sec, because he's going to be asked to pull when you do the gap scheme, the power scheme run game.
Absolutely. So you're going to see right here, this is a clip from last year, the Kansas City Chiefs against the Houston Texans. Let's take a look at the left guard, Jeff Allen here. This is going to be a little power run play where he's going to pull up to the play side linebacker. Watch the athletic ability.
Yeah.
This is the kind of play you're looking for from Seumalo.
And as Doug Pederson has spoken about when they made the pick, they're going to start with Seumalo at the left guard position, and these are the kinds of things he's going to have to do. And this is a great job. The thing here is to be able to move and strike on the move. That's so critical when you pull, and not all offensive guards can do that. Seumalo can do that.
And that's what's interesting about the draft, because you hear so often when you get to the middle rounds, the late rounds, names that some fans aren't always familiar with, but that's where it comes back to that scheme adaptability.
That's the critical part, because when you get to the 79th pick in a draft, there's probably 10 players or so that the Eagles could have drafted. So ultimately you need to pick a player that you feel comfortable you can drop into your scheme, and he's going to get a shot to start at left guard, and we'll see how it plays out. I wouldn't be surprised if early on he's the starter at left guard.
So the Doug Pederson offense, we saw some gap scheme in the run game. Let's take a look at the zone run scheme. This is going to be a stretch run play. Take a look at both of these guards, though. You've got the left guard and the right guard.
And the right one is Brandon Brooks.
We know what Brandon Brooks can bring to the table.
And he's going to be the Eagles' right guard. But you made a great point. Really look at the left guard here, because there's great athletic movement here, and this is something Seumalo can do really well. He has that athleticism. And you know what's key here, which he can do well? Watch when there's contact. He keeps his feet moving. That is so critical for offensive linemen on contact, particularly in his own run game, because you're moving up to the second level and you're blocking linebackers, maybe a safety who's in the box. You must run your feet, as they say, on contact. Seumalo can do that.
So you see with Seumalo, the athletic ability, the position versatility, the competitiveness all comes back to that scheme adaptability. For Greg Cosell, I'm Fran Duffy. Stay tuned for more right here on PhiladelphiaEagles.com.